train ourselves, we discipline ourselves, we purify ourselves like one would purify gold in fire and become something higher. Then let us come down to Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday, then in the midst of all this suffering, Christ had to practice the triumphal entry into Jerusalem, the last step towards his death. Before Christ died, he proved to the world that he is still the King of Kings, the author of creation. And then, as some authors would put it, he made the dangerous journey into Jerusalem that saw his death, but then enhanced his resurrection. On that Palm Sunday, we use palms to practice that which we are told in the Bible happened. Singing Hosanna, the Son of David, which dramatically ends up with the passion narrative during the Mass. So that Hosanna went on to crucify him, crucify him. That's the Passion Sunday. That's another very important aspect and feast of the Easter period. Now we're almost coming to an end of it. We enter the Holy Week, the week that is very important, especially for Catholics, but I believe some other Christians as well. It is the week that Christianity, so to say, is born. It is the week that so many things are born in the church. For instance, we come to Maundy Thursday. Maundy Thursday, there are 2 sessions on Maundy Thursday. In the morning, we celebrate the Chrism Mass. The Chrism Mass is the Mass that the institution of the priesthood and everything that concerns the priesthood is relieved in a sense, because during the Chrism Mass, the essential oils that are used by the priests to exercise their sacramental functions are blessed and consecrated. 2 blessed, 1 consecrated. And in the morning, then the priests again renew their priestly vows. After which, then the seat of the bishop is recognized with that period. Then in the evening, the great man that novice, I give you a great commandment. I give you a great commandment, the ceremony of love. Christ washes the feet of his disciples in the evening. That's the feast of love. In some churches, they already celebrate it because they eat that bread. Because immediately after that one, they get the Last Supper, the institution of the Holy Eucharist proper. And to go with the institution of the Holy Eucharist is the institution of the priesthood. Because now, Christ, being with his disciples in the upper room, said, "Do this in memory of me." After giving them the bread, sacrificing the bread, he said, "Do this in memory of me." So after the washing of feet, you come to the celebration of the Eucharistic institution. And after that, Christ withdraws. The great Holy Thursday is very important. Christ withdraws. Then his passion intensifies. And the church goes under, so to say. Nothing happens in the church again. On Good Friday, Christ would be crucified and he would die. And the ceremony of his death is both dramatized, sung, and read. That is the great sacrifice But it tells us in John, the Gospel of John, and even the first read of John, what greater love can one show the friend as that giving his life for the sake of the friend? And then we now wait for the great promise of the resurrection, which happens on Holy Saturday. Holy Saturday night is then the 10th night. That's the night of nights. Remember the singing of the great Easter proclamation. O Felix Cooper. O Felix Cooper. Happy sin. And in that song, now we are told of how the sin of Adam made it possible for us to be redeemed by the new Adam, Jesus Christ. Exalted. The exalted. And after that, on that same night, on the holy night, the catechumens, new catechumens will be received. There will be confirmation, there will be baptism, there will be for adult converts, to show that Easter is the period of redemption, the period of renewal, the period of registration, so to say. And that is what happens on the great feast of Easter.